morning. It is currently like 8 o'clock in the morning right now, and I am going to take a little mini me day. It's just gonna be like this morning / afternoon little me time, and I'm so excited for it. I'm going to just go book shopping. Well, really book thrifting. I'm really going to like all the Goodwills in my area, and yeah, we're gonna go try and find some books. I do have a few books that I want to try and find. Hopefully I can. They're kind of newer, so I don't know, but if not, I mean, I'm gonna go to half price books as well, and then maybe even Barnes and Noble, but we'll see. Before we do anything though, let's go get some coffee. I just got done at the coffee shop. Now we're gonna go book thrifting. Like I said, I'm gonna hit. So my goal for today, it's kind of an unrealistic goal, I think. No, we're not gonna put that in the air. I want to find one of these 3 books: Atmosphere, 5 Survive, and The Correspondent. Those are the books I really want to read next, or at some point. I know they're all kind of like newer, so I don't know, I always forget when books come out, but I think those 3 are like newer, and I want to see if I can find them at like a half price books, or like maybe thrifting, but we'll see. If I don't find the books I'm looking for, then I'll go to like Bookman's or like half price books or something. But yeah, okay, so see you at Goodwill. Stop number 1. Okay, so I got 2 books from the first Goodwill. I think I'm gonna wait until after like I do all the shopping and show you guys the book haul. So off to Goodwill number 2. Goodwill number 2 was absolutely amazing. I got 4 books. We're gonna go to one more Goodwill right now, and we'll see if we can continue this luck. I'm about to leave the third Goodwill. They didn't really have much. I mean, the racks were like empty and stuff. I did get one book though, so that's good. It wasn't like a total, you know, dud or waste or whatever. And then I went to Burlington and Ross because I was trying to find some new sandals, but I didn't see any in there that I liked, so that might have to be like an online thing because I don't really know where to go. But okay, so I think next we're gonna go to Half Price Books. I just want to browse around. I don't really have anything in mind that I want to get. Like I said, I had those 3 books in mind that I wanted to get, at least one of them today, and I did get the one. It's a good one. Well, I think it's a good one. People have been saying good things about it. But if I see the other 2 that I want, then I might get them, depending on how much they are. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Half Price Books. Well, we're gonna go to Half Price Books. You're coming with me. We're gonna go to Half Price Books right now. See what they have. Just browse around for a little bit, and then I'm gonna see. I don't know if I'm hungry afterwards. Then I'm gonna go get some lunch, but I don't really feel hungry right now, so we'll see. But I need to be back home by like 1:30. It's 11:23 right now, so I do have a little bit of time. So yeah, let's go to Half Price Books and see what they have. Let's go browse. Okay, so this is my haul. I'm so excited. I have 1, 2. I got 10 books today, and I'm gonna show them to you. I got 2 out of the 3 that I wanted to get that I mentioned this morning, and one of them was at Goodwill. I'm so excited to show you. So at the first Goodwill, I got 2 books. I got The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. I've been wanting to read this book, honestly. I really love the cover of it, honestly. It's like such a cute cover. Don't know too much about this book, but I remember last year, I don't know, one of the years, I really just wanted to read this book. So I got The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year and The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. I want to get more horror books and read more horror authors, and I think Riley Sager is also a horror author. I have another book from him called Home Before Dark. I haven't read it yet, but I seen it and I just had to get it because I want to read more Riley Sager books. So I got these 2 at the first Goodwill, plus the bag for all the rest of the things, because now Goodwill charges you 10 cents for a bag. So my total at the first Goodwill was $8.08 for these 2 books. Next. Now, at the second Goodwill, I had a really good run. I got 4 books there. And this is where I found my first book that I was looking for. But first, we got Fahrenheit 451. I've been wanting to read this book. I just haven't, and I never pick it up. But I was just like, I seen it, and I was just like, yeah, let me get it. So I got it. And let me just say, this Goodwill that the second Goodwill that I go to is like my favorite Goodwill to go to. I feel like I always find something that I want. At that Goodwill, they had a lot of books. Like, they had Iron Flame. I didn't get it because I haven't even read Fourth Wing yet. And that's, like, so they had, Yellow Face. I was gonna get it. I would have got it if it was in a better condition. I didn't like the condition it was in, so I just left it. But I would have got Yellow Face if it was in better condition. What else? They had so many books there. But I had 6 in my hand originally, but I ended up putting back the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I think that was the title. And we all vanished. I remember. But anyway, so this was one of the books I got at the second Goodwill. And then I also got The Perfect Stranger there. It was between this and the other book, one of the other books, and I just decided to choose this. So it's another thriller. I'm excited to read more thrillers after this Frida McFadden reading marathon. So yeah, as I said before, I normally go into these books blind. So I read like a little bit of the synopsis, something catches my attention and it sounds good. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna get it. And then the third book I got there is Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. This is one, I haven't read a Carly Fortune book, but I've seen a lot of people talk about this one. So I'm excited to read this one, and I really like the cover. I think it's cute. I like the colors. Meet Me at the Lake. Now, the fourth one, the one that I was hoping to find, and I did find. I wish I would have filmed my reaction because I just seen it. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, shoot, I gotta grab it. I felt like somebody was, like, waiting behind me to grab it or something. But it is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I see so many good reviews about this book. So many good reviews about this book. So I'm excited to read it. I haven't read a Taylor Jenkins Reid book at all yet. So I'm excited to read this one, and I'm so happy I actually found it at the Goodwill. I was not expecting that. I was honestly just like, I don't know what kind of luck that's gonna be, but we got it and we're gonna read it. So that was everything at the second Goodwill. Moving on. Okay, now the third Goodwill, it was pretty bare. It didn't really have too many things, but I did get one book from them, or from the store, and it is The King of Wrath. I've been wanting to read this series, but I don't know. I feel like I just never see it. You know, I don't buy my books brand new, barely ever. So, and then I did grab this one, but I was kind of regretting it because it's, you know, I'm like, I don't want to have different covers of the other three that I get, you know. Hopefully I can find all the same cover or whatever, but The King of Wrath, I can't wait to read this one. That was the only one I got at that Goodwill. Finally, I went to Half Price Books and I found the second book, or a second book that I was hoping to find today, which is Five Survive. I found it. I'm so excited to read this one. I've heard really good things about it. And yeah, I'm excited. I haven't read a Holly Jackson book either, so this is gonna be you know, the first book I read from her, so I'm excited. Okay, and then next, I have read this author and I really like the book, but I've only read one book from her, and I got You Shouldn't Have Come Here by Geneva Rose. I read The Perfect Marriage from her and I really, really like that book, so I'm hoping I really, really like this book. I liked her writing style as an author, so hopefully this goes good. I'm excited to read this one too. I'm excited to read a lot of these books, but You Shouldn't Have Come Here by Geneva Rose. And then finally, the 10th and final book of this book haul. This has been on my TBR for a very, very, very long time. And I feel like I never see this book anywhere where I shop, obviously. I'm sure if I went to Barnes & Noble, I'd find it. But Dead Girls Can't Tell Secrets. I have been wanting to read this book for a very long time. I'm glad I finally found it. I was literally in the young adult section of Half Price Books trying to find Five Survive. And this was like kind of next to it. And I was like, oh, I wasn't going to get it because I felt like I didn't know how much money I had spent at that time. So I was like, I don't know. Am I going to get more books? I don't know. Seen it and I was like, I have to get this book. I have to. I've been wanting to read it. It's been on my TBR for freaking who knows how long. Years at this point. So I got it. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to read it. So half price books, that total came out to $24.34 for those 3 books. So I'm not sure which one I want to start with. My options are Atmosphere, Dead Girls Can't Tell Secrets, You Shouldn't Have Come Here, or 5 Survive. I don't know which one I want to start with. I want to start reading one like right now, to be honest with you. I'm so excited. And I don't know which one I want to pick. Maybe I'll have my daughter pick it. I'm just going to have her pick one. And that'll be it. Okay. Can you do me a favor? Stay right there. Because can you pick one of these books? Anyone you like. Can you see them?
I want that one.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Here it comes.
Bye.
Bye.
She picked Atmosphere. So it looks like this is the one we're starting today. I'm excited to read it. I can't wait. But yeah. Thanks for coming along with me today. Hope you guys had fun watching this video. It was a nice little mini vlog. But yeah, that's it for today. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.